I have recently been thinking about the value of a sense of urgency in doing our work. Let's talk about it. Hi, my name is Anthony Sani, and on been thinking, I share productivity and personal development insights to help you achieve your best in life, career, and business. And on this episode, I want to talk about the value of a sense of urgency and how you can implement that in your day-to-day to help you be more productive in less time so that you can have more time to do other things should you so choose. Now, the basis of this is a rather popular law called Parkinson's Law. In 1955, an article appeared in the prestigious magazine, The Economist, written by a British historian by the name of Dr. Cyril Northcote Parkinson. I think it's pronounced Northcote. Is it Northcote? Northcott? Hard to say. Dr. Parkinson. The paper was rather in-depth and went into a lot of the inefficiencies and bureaucracies of the civil structure of the day, but at the core of it, and the part of it that became the most popular and how it's often coined today, is simply the statement, work tends to expand to fill the time you allocate to it. In that concise statement of the law, you can immediately grasp how you can use it to enhance your own productivity and help you do more in less time, simply by shortening how much time you give yourself to complete the work. Perhaps you've had this experience, what I call pre-vacation productivity, when it's 2 or 3 days to a vacation that you have planned, in which you actually plan to unplug, and I recommend you actually unplug on your vacations. You suddenly have this burst of productivity. You get so much done because maybe by Friday you have to leave for your vacation in, I don't know, Acapulco or somewhere. That drive of productivity you experience leading up to your vacation is an example of the power of a sense of urgency. You have that sense of urgency because these things have to be done by this time, and all of a sudden you're getting things done so much faster than you would have done if you had, say, all the time in the world, as they say, to get them done. And that's what Parkinson's Law is really about. It's about that concept that the more time you give yourself to complete something, the more likely it is that you will spend that time, and the less time you give yourself, the more likely it is that you will still finish it anyway. Have you ever had this happen to you? You set a meeting for 30 minutes. You're done the most cogent discussions in 15 minutes, but somehow that meeting manages to stretch itself to maybe even 31 minutes. It's really bizarre, but there's something about this principle that when you've set a time for something, it just tends to take that much time. So the answer is simple. Set a shorter time to give yourself to get something done. There is really no downside to this, to be honest, because the worst that happens is you don't finish in that time you set for yourself. And that's perfectly fine. The point is not whether or not you finished. The point is, did you get more done having set a shorter time than you would have if you had just given yourself, again, all the time in the world? So experiment with this. I always say experiment with these productivity tips and hacks that I share. Try it out and see how it works for you. When you go to work this morning, when you have that thing on your desk, that report or that project, just shorten the amount of time you've given yourself. Set these quote-unquote false deadlines. Add some consequences, if you will, to really get you motivated, and then just get to work on them. What you will find will happen is you will spend more time on the bits that really matter, and you will move the needle so much farther because you have this sense of urgency that you have created. I'll probably link an article with this video somewhere where you can go read about this in a little bit more detail and how to actually use this sense of urgency. But as soon as you can try this, try it out. And it might just become one of your little secret productivity hacks that you use to get more things done in less time. Again, so that you have more time to do other things should you so choose. Until the next episode, as always, my name is Anthony Sani, encouraging you, be your best, do your best. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.